Welcome back to the Stephen A. Smith Show. Moving on to another far more serious matter. It was a story I've been following. More than 21 years after the death of Jam Master Jay, one-third of the legendary hip-hop trio Run DMC, a jury has found two men guilty of his murder. Ronald Washington and Carl Jordan Jr. were convicted Tuesday and face a minimum of 20 years in prison and a maximum life sentence for the 2002 killing of Jam Master Jay, born Jason Mizell. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York, along with making music, Mizell had also been selling cocaine. And in August of 2002, he received 10 kilograms on consignment to sell in the Maryland area. Washington and Jordan were brought in on a deal, which was worth almost $200,000. But after a disagreement between Washington and another participant, Mizell cut Washington and Jordan out of the deal in an act that prosecutors called one of revenge. At about 7:30 p.m. on October 30th, 2002, Washington and Jordan entered a fire escape at the back of Mizell's recording studio in Jamaica, Queens. Mizell was playing video games and going over documents with his business manager and greeted the two men as they entered. Jordan, who is Mizell's godson, then pulled a gun out and shot Jam Master Jay twice in the head at close range. He died on the scene. It's a personal story for me because I grew up with Jam Master Jay, right there in Hollis, Queens, New York. Both of us lived on 203rd Street. He was on one avenue, I was on another. He was very, very good friends with my late brother, Basil, who passed away in a car accident in 1992. That was the last time I saw Jam Master Jay, which was a few months later, because he was gone and he was out of the country. Run DMC had been performing. And when he came back and he saw me, I was the one who informed him that Basil had passed away. He didn't even know at the time. I've always loved that brother. Definitely was sad when I heard that his life was taken from him so unceremoniously, so viciously. I still miss him to this very day. Run DMC was special, no doubt about it, but Jam Master Jay was a part of it. Somebody making that music for him. He was a good brother in a lot of different ways. I know my brother Basil loved him to death, and I did as well. And so when I heard the news that the assailants, the murderers, were convicted, I'd like to say it was joyous, but it wasn't. It was sad, because in the end, what it really, really comes down to is that 3 lives have now been lost. One to death, the others, in all likelihood, to incarceration for the better part of the rest of their natural lives. Nobody wins with violence. We all lose. And if there's a message that Jam Master Jay would want sent, I believe it would be that.